Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we'll be making a beautiful Bubu A-line dress. So guys, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, click on the bell icon to be notified anytime I upload a new video. I'll be combining this Ankara with this Ashoke. So let's start with the main fabric. So I've folded my fabric into 4. I'll be cutting both the front and the back pieces together. Now the first thing I'll be placing will be my shoulder measurement. Now my shoulder measurement is 8 1/4. For my armhole, I'll use 9.5. This is a free dress, okay? Then my bust point, I'll use 11 inches. The bust point, half length 16.5, hip measurement 26 inches. Then I'll go ahead and place the line across. Then for the length of the dress is 60 inches plus 2 inches for the hemming. That is 62 inches. Then for the neckline, I'll use 3.5 for the length, and the depth I'll use 3 inches. For the back, I'll use 2 inches. While for the front, I'll use 6 inches. Okay. I'll go ahead and use my curved ruler to curve it. For the front, I would like it to be a V neckline. Okay, I'll extend it by 7 inches. This will be my front, while this will be my back neckline. Okay. Now for my armhole, what I have here is 9.5. I'll remove half an inch from my shoulder length, which is 7.7 1/4 here, and as well 7 1/4 here. Then for my shoulder slope, then I'll go ahead and come down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope here as well. Mark 1 inch from this line. Then I'll connect it with shoulder. Then 6 cm. I'll mark 4.5. That is the half of angle 90 is 45. Okay, from this point I will mark 1 inch upward, and I'll connect this line, and this line with my curve. Now after this, I'll be placing my measurements now. This for the bust circumference, this is my bust point, the waist circumference, the hip circumference. Remember, it's an A-line dress, so I'll be cutting it together with the pockets. Now my bust measurement is 37 inches divided by 4 will give me 9 1/4. This is 9 1/4. I'll go ahead and add 3 inches. From the bust, I'll add 2 inches. I don't want it to be much at the bust side. I want the full flare to start from the waist. Then the waist measurement is 34 inches divided into 4 will give me 8.5 inches. Then my hip measurement is 38 inches divided into 4 will give me 9.5 inches. Okay, here I will go ahead and add 2.5 inches the hip. I added 2 inches here. I'll add 3 inches here and 3 inches at the hip line. I'll use one as my seam allowance. Okay, then I'll use the other two as additional free measurement. Okay, then what I have here at the hip measurement is 12.75. Okay, for the down I will use 15 inches, so I will measure 15 inches from this to the hip. So you can see. Then for my pocket, from this armhole I will measure 7 inches. So this is okay. These are the waistline here. For my waistline here, the size of my pocket will be 6 inches. I will just extend 1 inch up from the 1 inch up at the waistline. Then I will mark the rest, that is 6 inches here. I'm measuring 6 inches. Okay, this is okay for me. And as well extend it if you want to 6.5 inches. Okay, this will be my pocket. Just tell me how you want to have it. This will serve as my pockets. So guys, I'll go ahead and cut it off. I'll start from the down. So for this point, I have to curve it not to have a sharp end here. It has to be curved. Okay. Same thing to this side to avoid sharp end. This is the back neckline. Then for the front, I'll go ahead and trim it off. Guys, you can see we've cut out both the front and the back pieces together. So guys, the next thing we'll be cutting will be the sleeve. For the circumference of my armhole is 18 inches divided into 2. I have 9 inches. The length 14 inches. So for the sleeve, my armhole is 18 inches divided into 2 will give me 9. Okay, and the length is 12 inches. I added extra 2 inches. Okay, then I'll mark 4 inches here. Then I'll divide the 9 inches into 2, which is 4.5. Then I'll go ahead and curve it. So because it's a bubu dress, I'm using my round sleeve is 12 inches divided into 2 give me 6 inches, and I went ahead to add extra 2 inches allowance to it. Then I'll go ahead and cut it out. Then I will notch this point here. So guys, we are done with the cutting of the front and the back pieces. So for the neckline, we'll be adding this ashoke at the neckline, okay? Remember, it's a V neckline. What I'll do is to place it like so. I'll put a line at this center here. Then I'll go ahead and cut it out. So this is the same line, you can see the same line that we placed. So I'll go ahead and cut it out. Then I'll place the second one. At this point, I'll go ahead and sew and join these two edges together. By the time I join it together, I'll go ahead and rip it open. So I'll go ahead and join it on the other side the same way. So the next thing I'll be doing is to cut the ashoke for the sleeve as well. I'll be folding it into two like so. I'll cut out for these two sleeves. This is the right side. I'll go ahead and want to print it on top like so, and do that. Either you print it like, or you fold it into two, whichever way you choose that work best for you. Just go ahead and do it. This is for the two sleeves. So I'll go to my sewing machine, attach the neckline and the sleeves. Now because my fabric is light, I'll be adding lining to it. Then for the back piece, remember we did not add any zip allowance. I'll be adding slit to it, okay? Now come down by 7 inches. I want to make it just like a sweetheart shape. You can do it as a love shape or sweetheart shape. You can see what I did here. You can actually extend it. You want it to be longer. I use 6 inches here, then 1 inch here. You can see, I'll go ahead and open up the mid like so. I'll go ahead and cut out a lining for it. Then I'll turn the lining, face the neckline. And I'll show you the next thing we'll be doing. You can see the shape that we'll cut out. So guys, I've attached the neckline. You can see the front design, that showcase I added at the front design, and I went ahead to turn my fabric with lining. Okay, you can see the design, and these are the two sleeves. I added the ashoka as well at the two sides of the sleeve. Okay, while this is the back, you can see the design at the back, and I've done it with lining as well. But there is something I did here. I used, while sewing the neckline, I use hemming gum at the neck region, so that by the time I iron it, it will stick, the lining will stick to the fabric. That was what I did here, and you can see it has already stick together, so the neckline will be stable. It won't shift in any way. Okay, we are done with the neckline. So the next thing I'll do is to join the two fabrics together, right side facing each other. So the next thing I'll do is to join the neckline. What I'll do, I will open it up like so. I will make it fabric to fabric, lining to lining. Okay, I will use my office pin to hold it together. Make sure that the seam line is aligned. After which I'll go to my sewing machine and join it with 1/2 inch. Okay, after joining, the next thing I'll be attaching is the sleeve. So guys, you can see I've joined the neckline, both of them. Now this is the neckline. So the next thing I'll do, I will actually join only the side of the front sleeve. Okay, because of this thing, I want to add a trimmings to it, so I just want to add it small. I want to fix the sleeve when I'm done, but because of this end, I don't want to put trimmings before I then cover it up. So what I will do, this is my sleeve. I'll just go ahead and place it like so. This is the shoulder notch, and this is the shoulder line. Okay, I'll place it together like so. So what I'll do, I'll just sew through only the front side. Okay, because of the trimmings, I want to add the trimmings before I close up the two sides. I'll just go ahead and fix only the front side of the sleeve. So when I'm done, I will then add my trimmings to the design before I close it up. I actually want to do it before closing it entirely on the two sides. Okay, I want to be sure that I added the trimming because I don't want the trimmings to pass through the seam line at the armhole. Okay, so I'll just go ahead. I'll just sew it to this end. The same thing I'll do to the second side. I'll go to my sewing machine now and close up only this end and the other side. Then I'll show you the next thing I'll do. I've joined the front side, the sleeve of the front side. The next thing I'll do, because this is why I actually join only the front. Okay, what I want to do now, I'll be adding these trimmings to it. You can see, I'll open it up like so. Then I'll place the trimmings. Now start here. The first one, I folded the edge. Okay, then I'll go ahead to place it. So guys, I've joined the neckline and I went ahead to cut out some pieces of the ashoke. You can see I've not really attached it to the clothes, okay? And I used the African fabric to cover up the edges. I use it so, and I've already placed it the way I'll be sewing it. You can see the placing. I cut out 4 pieces of it, okay? And I'm placing it directly at the middle. You can see the triangle. I used my iron to make a line for the midpoint to be visible. So now I place it directly at the line. So this is the neckline. The next thing I'll do, I'll go to my sewing machine and sew through this square, okay, 4 of them, and at the neckline I'll be attaching these trimmings to it. Because this has off-white, that's why I'm using off-white. Just only at the neckline. I will attach it like so. Then I'll go ahead and sew through all this. After which I'll close up the 2 sides. Remember we are having cut together pockets. Just go ahead and close it up with 1 inch. I'm closing the 2 sides with 1 inch. After which I will show you the last thing will be the adding of the sleeve. I've already attached my ashoke to the sleeve as well. So I'll go now and sew through this and the trimmings. Then I'll close up the 2 sides before I'll add the sleeve. So guys, I've attached the design, the ashoke design, you can see it, and I use my trimmings to cover up the edges of the ashoke at the neckline. You can see I've joined 4 pieces. So the next thing is to hem the down part. I've as well attached the sleeve. You can see the sleeve, the 2 sleeves. So the last thing I'll do is to hem the down parts. After hemming it, then I'll show you the picture. Then I'll as well iron it. Then I'll show you the picture of how it looks. This is our pocket. You can see very deep one, 2 sides. So I'll go to my sewing machine and fold, or rather hem the down parts. Then I'll show you the final look of. After hemming the down part, I'll as well attach button to this. You can use hook and eye, you can use pressing button, you can use button, whichever one you choose. Just go ahead and fix it. So guys, after making it, this is how it looks. You can see how beautiful it looks. The design, the pockets, so guys, I hope this video is helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click on the bell icon to be notified anytime I upload a new video. Give it a thumbs up, share to your friends. Keep watching for more designs, and bye until I see my next video.